Today I want to show you a meal planner that I recently ordered from Carrie, Elle. And this is how it came packaged in a paper type bubble mailer. This is what it looks like all unwrapped. It came with a thank you postcard, and this is the contact information for the shop and her social media. And this is the meal planner. Super pretty. The cover's pretty thick. And a spiral notebook type style. Okay. And this is laminated. Okay, next you have a page for meal planning resources. And then you get into the month at a glance section, and this is undated. And so you could plan your menus a month in advance, or you could just write down what you did end up having, and then you could look back, later and to get ideas. So they're, and these are front side only. So if you wanted, you could tear them out. They are perforated. So if you wanted to, you could just tear these sheets out as you go along, and you wouldn't lose anything on the back side. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 monthly month at a glance meal pages. Then you get to this section, which takes up the majority of the rest of the book, where you can plan your weekly menu. Has a little bit more space for each day, and then grocery list. And this is also, it's perforated here if you want to write your grocery list and then tear just the list out. And it's also perforated over here, so you could rip the whole thing out, or you could separate these and hang this up in your kitchen, or however works for you. And these are also front side only, so you're not going to be ripping out like the next week's stuff. And this is one of the reasons why I like this meal planner, is that it's, first of all, it goes for a whole year. A lot of meal planners that I have looked at only go for, say, like 10 weeks or 3 months or something. So if you're going to try to use it on a regular basis, you're going to need to keep purchasing it. And another thing I like about this one versus other meal planners I've seen is the perforations, because I don't necessarily want to keep my grocery list. It doesn't look pretty after I'm done with it. And so this is kind of nice that you can just rip them up and get rid of them, as opposed to having to keep them in your book. And then, if there's scribbles and whatnot on it, and, it might not be something that I necessarily want to hang on to. So, I think what I'm going to be doing personally is, using the list and the weekly menu, and then writing down either what we did end up eating or what I plan to cook on the monthly pages, and then keeping this so that way in the future I can look back at what we ate or ideas. When I'm feeling like I can't think of what we should have for dinner, I can look back and see what we did have. And get ideas from that. So my plan is to only really hang on to the month at a glance pages, and then use these and throw them away, when I'm done with them, this portion. So you already know there's 12 month at a glance pages, and there are and I watched another review. I haven't counted it myself, but there's well over enough, you know, what enough to get you through an entire year of these week of things with the list. So let's see. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to show you how many, like how big. Okay. And then there, I know I skipped over a few. Okay, so this many pages of the week of and grocery list pages take up this much space. Okay, so and I believe it's well over enough to get you through a whole year if you use one every single week. Some people don't even go grocery shopping that often, so you know, so this could possibly last you longer than that. Okay, then the next section is special event area planning. So it's blank, so you could put in here birthday, Christmas, whatever. Again, you have the perforated list, and you have spots to write in everything that you might be using at your event. And again, this is also perforated, so if you wanted to, you could throw it away. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. So 10 of the special event pages. Then you have some blank note paper, maybe for writing recipes or I have no idea what all the different types of things you might want to be planning related to your food. A really nice folder, pocket folder, and also included was this really cool tiny little folder, but it gives you some ideas of what you could do, coupons or money. This is really cute. And then there's also one recipe card. And there is the back pocket too. And there's lots of different cover choices. This just happens to be one I picked. But can't wait to start using it. Thanks for watching.